Hi guys, good morning, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna do my best and worst purchases of 2024. As the year is ending, I always film this, and it's basically to be able to look back on all the purchases I made throughout the year and be able to reflect which ones were the best, which ones are like in a neutral middle, and which ones were probably not the best decision. I'm not really going to include anything that I bought from November till now because I haven't had the chance to actually get to use them, so I did the same last year. So I will include some of the things that I bought from November and December of 2023, and now that I actually have a clear idea if they ended up working out for me or not. So there's not gonna be any order in particular, but I am going to start with the best purchases and the ones that I know that were a massive hit, that I love and that I have absolutely not regrets about. So the first one is going to be my watch, and this was not really a purchase because this was a gift, but still it's something that I plan to get for years and years and years, and it's my Cartier Panthère watch in the mini size. I had the gold one on my wish list for the longest time, but I simply would not go for it, and then when I saw this version, I tried on at the store once, I just fell in love with it, but I didn't know if I was gonna use it as much as the gold version because of course I tend to use more gold jewelry versus silver, but I do have to say, from the size, from the fact that it's silver, it just makes it such a casual and beautiful watch to use every single day, and throughout the year it's been on my wrist non-stop, so I do have to say that it was a massive hit for me and I really love it, and definitely want to recommend it to anyone that has been looking for a mini watch. I'm also not the biggest fan of big heavy watches, and this one is just like sitting very comfortably on my wrist and never like on the way. I just really love it. This one of course was going to be on the list, and this is my Birkin 25 in the color Jean Poussin in Togo with palladium hardware, and this bag I got it on the start of last spring, and I just had been hunting for a yellow bag for such a long time, and this specific color was so hard to find, and at the same time I was always a little bit hesitant because I was not sure how easy was going to be to pair yellow with the rest of my wardrobe, being a color that is a little bit out there, and I'm a little bit more inclined to wear neutral bags and neutral clothes on a daily basis. So when I got this one, I just did not know if it was gonna work out or not. I just knew that I literally loved the bag and that I was obsessed with the look, but I was not sure if I was gonna be able to use it that much. But at the end of the day, this bag turned out to be one of my most used bags of the entire year. Right now it's all pretty and closed because I gave our closet clean out and clean everything, but yeah, as it turns out, I adore yellow. I find super easy to pair it with pretty much anything, and it's become one of my favorite bags ever. This one is kind of like a newer addition to my closet, but since the day that I bought it, I've been using it so much. I'm just a little bit careful when I store it because I'm a little bit scared of staining it. This is my Bottega Veneta hub bag in the small size in suede. It's in the color Starlight, and actually this bag made me realize that one of my other purchases of the year was probably not the best size for me, because since I have this one, I'm just obsessed with how comfy it is. I'm also obsessed with the suede, of course. I've been meaning to get a suede bag for such a long time, but I absolutely love that it fits pretty much anything that I want to take with me, including my laptop, but it's also comfortable. It's not a bulky bag that you kind of feel like you have to tote around everywhere. It just molds into your body, and for me that's literally amazing. Like, I really love using this bag no matter how much I put inside of it. The bag still remains being comfortable to use pretty much all day long. I am a little bit worried about staining it when I'm out and about, but being a bag, it's a little bit easier to take care of it versus, let's say, a pair of shoes. So I really love the size. I really love the suede because also the suede is what makes the bag so like moldable and comfy. It's kind of like a comfort bag for me now. I would for sure get it in more colors, and I saw that they released it in this very beautiful dark chocolatey brown. I think it's stunning. My Van Cleef and Arpels vintage Alhambra in the guilloche in gold, I got it this summer, and I was a little bit on the fence because this is a piece that it's more an investment versus the other ones because it's a bit pricier, but I do have to say that I have not taken it off, and I just really love it. It's become like a staple piece and always part of my stack. And with jewelry, for me, the thing is that I want pieces that I'm comfortable comfortable with, that I don't really have to take off, and that I just find easy, beautiful, and comfortable. And this one basically embodies all of that. So I definitely think it was very much worth it for me to get it, because I've been wanting it for such a long time, and now that I have it, I'm very happy to say that it worked out perfectly. The next one is my Amato Daniele Queen bag, and this bag was not really a purchase, it was more of a gift, but I do really want to mention it. This bag is in this beautiful blue satin, and it has this stunning flower with pearls. The bag is absolutely beautiful. This bag was literally made for me for my wedding, and they added the wedding dates right here. Daniele, who is the owner of the brand, he just literally made my year doing this for me. It's such a beautiful bag, and if you guys know me, you know that this bag basically embodies everything that I really like. So of course I've been using it so much, especially after the wedding, and during the summer I was rocking this bag with pretty much anything, because I love the fact that it has a handle. It also has this stunning beautiful strap, and it fits a lot and has fit on the bottom. I do try to be very careful with it because it's satin and a very sentimental piece for me, but I do have to say that I really love the bag, and I would get the queen bag in every single color available. I already have it in navy and white besides of this one, and I love the bag. And the last best purchase is going to be my Goyard St. Louis tote, and this one was kind of a surprise for me, because when I got it I knew that I was going to use it, but I didn't know that I was going to use it as much as I actually do. This one has become my go-to travel bag because it's just so comfortable and so convenient and so worry-free. It's also a fantastic bag to go around the city if I need to run errands and shopping, and it's super lightweight. And something that I did not realize that I was gonna like that much is the fact that it's so squishy and moldable. I've had the Neverfull before in multiple prints, and it never worked out because of the canvas. It was a bit boxy, and it did have a lot of structure, and I thought that I loved that about the bag, but it turns out that I'm not really a fan of structured bags, and I love bags that are a little bit more squishy and that kind of mold into your body, and this one has been just amazing. Plus I really love the color, so I do have to say that it's been a massive success for me, and I've been using it so much that since I got the St. Louis, I've actually not been using this one that much. So this one I want to put it on the neutral list, because this one I would never consider it a bad purchase, because I do love so many things about this bag, but I do have to admit that I've been using the St. Louis a little bit more for traveling versus this one. I just have to worry a little bit less, and it does fit other of my bags inside versus this one. But this bag has so many aspects that I just really love. Like, the back pocket is the best back pocket that I've ever had in any bag, because it's just so big that you can put your passport, your phone, probably even an iPad. It just fits so much, and my laptop does fit in the bag, and it's a crossbody and also a top handle, so I would never say that this was a bad purchase. But I'm gonna put it in this like neutral section, where I don't think it was by all means the best one that I made this year, because I would say that these others definitely for sure I've been using and loving them a little bit more, but I'm still super happy that I got it, because it's such a fantastic bag. Now on to the worst purchases, and it really pains me to have to add this bag to this list, but being very honest, the Dior scandal situation did impact a little bit the view that I have on the brand in some way. And I got this bag for my birthday last year, so I got it by the end of November, and I think the bag is simply stunning. I love the way that it looks. I love that it has the champagne gold hardware, and the bag is like sparkly, and it's a top handle. It also has the crossbody strap. Like, I mean, I got this bag because I wanted a sparkly dinner out bag, because I didn't have that. And on the first part of the year I used it quite a lot, and I really loved it. But after the Dior thing happened, I don't know, I was just very disappointed. It did tarnish the way that I was seeing the brand, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna sell the bag, and I would never suggest anyone to sell their Dior bags because of it, because to be honest, I love it. I adore the bag. When I saw it, it was love at first sight, and it was quite of an impulsive purchase, which usually never happens for me, and I loved using it so much. So I definitely think it's gonna pass. I'm not saying by any means that I want to buy anything else from the brand right now at all. I'm just saying that the things that I have, I want to circle back to them and use them a little bit more, especially this one, because it was definitely a very special bag for me, and I think it's stunning. Would not sell it, but definitely I was just a bit thrown off by the entire situation, that I did not really feel like I wanted to wear the brand as much as I used to. And as I was saying with the hub bag, that I realized a mistake that I made buying one bag, it's with this one. So this is my Bottega Veneta mini Jody, and I have the version that has the chain, and this one is in the color fondant in leather. When I got the bag, I loved it. I kept feeling that it was a little bit small, and then when I got the hub bag, I realized that maybe I should have gone for the teen size or the small, and I would use it a little bit more because I do have kind of like a gap in my closet where I definitely need bigger bags because I have plenty of small ones. As much as I really love this bag, I do have to say that maybe I would get to use it a little bit more if it was a bit bigger. I don't know, I really love it, and when I use it I enjoy it a lot. I do love the fact that this one has the chain, so I don't know, I think I just need a little bit of time and possibly try the Jody in the teen size. The next one is going to be my remover, and I got the twist. So the thing is, and I'm gonna show you a picture, it's stored quite up and I cannot reach it, and every time that I bring out the luggage, Masha gets a little bit sad, so I'm just gonna put a picture of the website right here. So this is the version that I got, and I just loved the brown leather that this one has, so I fell in love with it. I really wanted that, but I do have to say that if you want to get that one, just know that the leather scratches so easy, and by scratching I mean almost peeling off. Right after the first time that I used it, it already had so many scratches, and I was very gentle with it, so I kind of regret going for that one instead of the classic one that is just aluminum, and I would not have to worry about it at all. So yes, I went for the aesthetics, and now I never want to check it in. So thankfully it's the carry-on. For the check-in, I do have the whole aluminum basic one, and I just wanted to point it out for anyone that has been looking to get one maybe for Christmas or in the future. I would definitely suggest to steer away from them because the leather parts do not wear very good. And the last item that I want to talk about, it's actually something very silly, but I just wish that when I went for my black Chanel ballerinas, I would have gone with the ones that don't have patent leather on the toe cap, because the thing with Chanel ballerinas, one of the reasons why they're so comfortable, it's because they kind of stretch and mold to your foot, and these ones, because they're patent, they're just not stretching at all. So this means that they're just not as comfortable as the others that I have, and it's not like a massive regret. I just never thought about it when I was buying them, and now I kind of know better. It does give the shoe a very nice contrast. Like style wise, I understand why they did it. The patent does pop up and they give them a little bit of contrast, and if they were all black leather they would be a little bit more plain, but they're definitely not as comfortable as the others. And if I were to do it again, I think I would go for leather. I would just have not picked patent at all. So these were my best and worst and neutral purchases of 2024. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I would love to know which one was your best and which one was your worst, or that you have like a few regrets about it. Let's chat in the comment section down below. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'll leave you tutorials right here in case you want to check them out. Thank you, and see you on the next one. Bye.